Hey guys, this is Drakkalan reading another Kingdoms of Heroes Tactics War video. Today we're going to be talking about the dev notes that dropped here in October. A lot of things are coming down the pipe. They definitely did a huge update this time, or at least provided a ton of information for us to go over today. So I'll try not to be too long-winded, even though I tend to go well over my 10 minutes that I'm trying to maintain. So without further ado, if you look on the screen, I've gone ahead and made a quick little slideshow, I guess, of the notes as I pulled them off their Facebook page. So right now, if we just go down through it, we got the October 2020 dev notes. They're putting in 2 new heroes for the game. We're getting a 5-star Arya and a 4-star Calypso. The Halloween event update is going to be dropping as well. Most games typically around the holidays, whether it's Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, they tend to do pretty big rewards, pretty big events. This game's no different. They're definitely hooking us up this time with some really good content. Added Halloween costumes, Gabriel, Alam, and Amon. They've added the Ancient Coin Store. They've also provided major updates to the Broken King saga that's going to be coming out pretty soon, right? So the Broken King is where they're doing additional story elements. Alright, so these are the new costumes that are going to be dropping. We've got Gabriel on the left, we've got Amon in the center, and then we've got Alam on the far right. Alam's a 3-star, Amon's a 4-star fire, and Gabriel is a 5-star L&D hero. They're all pretty good. They all have their uses. Alam we use in Toa, especially on the Gabriel levels, which right now is Toa 60 and Toa Hard 10. Amon's a decent hero. I don't personally use them, but I know a lot of people vouch for them. So we're getting these 3 new costumes, so make sure you're saving up your costume tokens if you want to get them. I know if I ever pull a Gabriel, I'm going to want to get that costume because it looks really nice. Right, so this is the Nat 4 hero that's going to be dropping. It's a new hero. It's not in the game yet. I looked in the codex just to verify because I was going to go ahead and pull the stats out and see what she looks like. But not there yet, so I'm sure we'll get a big update here in the next couple of days. That'll tell us, give us more details on the actual skill sets. The artwork looks pretty good. I'm definitely going to try to pull this hero if I can. I believe we may be given this hero. Once we get through the notes a little bit further, we'll know for sure. So we got 4-star Calypso for the Halloween event. So yeah, we're getting it from the Halloween event. So make sure if you guys haven't been logging in, if you've been taking a break for a little while, it's a great time to come back into the game when this event starts. So it's a support hero with a skill that increases the survivability of allied heroes with leader skills. Excellent for neutralizing enemy buffs. Ability to heal is not as good as compared to other priest heroes, but it can provide support by reducing the enemy's attack and or granting continuous recovery to all allies. Very strong abilities to have on a priest, so probably going to be pretty useful, I would say. This is the new Nat 5 that they're going to be dropping, Arya. They're going to probably be putting a banner in, it looks like, because they've got it listed as a hero summon, drop rate up summon. Typically when you see that drop rate up summon, that's when they drop the new banner in the game. A wizard hero that uses powerful wide range attacks and uses annoying continuous damage. Uses a special skill that can exactly copy the enemy's buffs and applies them to herself. In adverse situations, she is able to use S2 and 3 more often. So maybe we'll find some more uses for her in Toa, gives a little bit more team versatility. And being a Nat 5, a little bit harder to pull, so if you guys want to pull her, make sure you're saving up your gems for that drop up summon event. Alright, so these are the notes I went ahead and pulled off the Facebook page so you guys wouldn't have to try to stare at the small screen. I'll run through them real quick, since you guys are watching a video that you want to read it all. So we've got Dev Notes number 2, Season 2, The Broken King, New Heroes, Ancient Coins, Improved Crafting Features. Hello, this is Kingdom of Heroes Tactics War Dev Team. This is our second Dev Note informing you of upcoming updates. Update 1, New Heroes, 5-star Arya, 4-star Calypso. In this October update, 2 witches, Arya and Calypso, will appear for the night of Halloween. Watch how they use their mysterious magic powers against enemies. 5-star Arya, we just went through this. It's going to be a wizard hero that uses powerful wide range attacks and uses annoying continuous damage. So AoE, continuous damage, uses a special skill that can copy the enemy buffs and applies them to herself. In adverse situations, she can use skills S2 and S3 more often. Calypso, the 4-star priest that we're going to be getting, survivability of allied heroes with leader skills, excellent for neutralizing enemy buffs, so she's going to have a strip. Ability to heal isn't as good compared to other priest heroes, but can provide support by reducing the enemy's attack and or granting continuous recovery to allies. Note 2, added Ancient Coin item to the store and changes to crafting. The Brilliant Gold, which is known as the Ancient Coin, is a rare treasure that could be found in the old ruins of Laurasia. It's become an item hard to find, but rumors say the great wizard Morgan used her magic powers and found a way to craft the ancient coins. The Ancient Store tab newly added to the store, and the following items will be available for purchase. Ancient coins can be acquired through crafting. Heroes of 5-star origin and certain crafting materials are needed. Note 3, adjusted materials required for crafting. Improved material supply improvements were made last month, but we have received comments from our knights and that there is still a lot of room for improvement. In this update, the amount of materials required for runes and gems have been reduced, and improvements to crafting have been made where resulting crafts have a grade higher than the materials used. This excludes superior crafting. For the following details, number 1, rune crafting. Reduce the required amount of materials for lesser graded runes by 1 to 2. Note 2, rune crafting, gem crafting. All materials are unified to the same grade for novice, intermediate, expert crafting, and resulting runes will always be of a higher grade than the materials used. Exclude superior rune crafting. 3, challenge mission. Acquired amount for crafting materials. Jewel of the Nether has slightly increased. If you guys don't know, Jewel of the Nether is something you can get a lot of times from running anything that's tier 9 or higher in the dungeons. It's got a pretty rare drop rate. I've been running a ton of Awakening dungeons lately at tier 9 to 11, depending on what I feel like doing that day. I'm trying to find that sweet spot to get those mid-tier Awakening materials. Anyway, the Jewel of the Nether, I think I've probably gotten 3, and I've been farming for hours today. So if they haven't, I don't think they've increased it yet. If they have increased it, it's not that noticeable. Number 4, request. 3 types of crafting materials will appear as completion rewards. So, completion rewards for requests, that's nice. If you guys haven't been doing the requests in game, make sure you are. I know a lot of people in global chat today have been saying they don't do a request. You know, they feel it's a waste of the time. These are like level 80, 90 players, so mid-tier players. You need to be doing your requests. It's not costing you anything. It's a quick way to get fodder leveled up if you don't want to pop double XP or don't have time. Maybe you're rune farming. Make sure you're putting your fodder in there and letting them level up. You get free energy, free summon scrolls. You get free runes. I've yet to get a decent, worthwhile rune from it, but it's still something you can sell for silver, right? So you're not wasting time, and you can just refresh it to try to get better quest rewards. So don't skip it. The Awakening materials alone that you get from it and the energy is worthwhile. This ancient store, if we want to talk about that real quick, and the ancient coins, there's one line that they put in here: the ancient coins can be acquired through crafting. So heroes of 5-star origin and certain crafting materials are needed. The one concern I have about this is it may hinder what they're trying to adjust as far as the materials for crafting, like they said in the next note, right? If we have to have even more materials dropping in specific zones and scenarios, is it going to make it that much harder for us to get runes or to get these specialty items that we need to make this material? And then it says heroes of 5-star origin are needed, so we're going to be, sacrificing 5-star heroes? So then that makes our skill ups that much more rare. So if you guys get dupes, I would wait for this all to drop and for this to pan out and see what's going to happen, because it may be worthwhile to feed a 5-star hero, if that's the case, to get these ancient coins, depending on what the rewards are. But again, like, we're trying to max out skills for the collection reward. We're trying to max out skills to be more versatile throughout the game. So it's going to kind of slow all of that down, or the progression down, if they're not really careful with how they implement this. Maybe with the new zones they're putting in, they'll, with the new Laurasia, they'll probably, I guess, add a new dungeon or something, and maybe that'll be a drop material from there. So we'll see. At least it's a lot new content and a lot new crafting resources to look into. All right, so note 4, the primary dev notes. Kingdom of Heroes Season 2, The Broken King. With the release of teaser hero images at the end of last month, the long-awaited content, new adventure districts, and story is at the end of development. We would love to present this new content to our knights as soon as possible, but we also want to make sure to carefully polish and complete the game. We kindly ask for your understanding and patience. We plan to release the Season 2 update before autumn gets more chilly. So if I had to guess, I'm going to say we'll probably be looking for this to drop in November. They definitely wanted to get it out in 2020, and I think when they did that 30-day countdown, they were hoping it would be done by the end of that so they could drop it within a week or two of that countdown being done. But as you can see, they're admitting that they got delayed a little bit, so at least they're being open and honest with us. I can't wait. I'm ready for more content. I'm ready to see what these districts are going to have. So, like I said, probably expecting that in November is my guess, if they're using chili as the comment. Note 1 under this Note 4, the world map has been expanded to the north, and a total of 6 new adventure districts have been added. District 1 through 7, renamed to Southern Laurasia. District 8 to 13, called Northern Laurasia. District names are as follows: District 8, Dantes. District 9, Botiger, I don't know. District 10, Moriu. District 11, Crypt. District 12, Vein Maze. District 13, Avalon. Season 2 is located on the north side of the current world map. South and north are interconnected and can be moved through screen scrolling and icons. Content may change for the actual update, right? So they keep putting those notes at the bottom of every one of these notes. The they don't want to fully invest and tell us, hey, this is exactly what we're doing until they know for sure. So they're still obviously playing around with the implementation of all of these updates, not just the world map, not just the ancient coin store. With the new districts, a new story should be released as well, right? In Season 2, the story of Arthur confronting Ingwe's evil plans will unfold along with his journey in the new adventure districts. So that's nice that the story is going to continue. I'm going to make a video. I might try to squeeze it in today, tomorrow. I'm just going to go back and I'm going to review the whole storyline, put it into a nice format for you guys to pick up and look at. I'm kind of a nerd or a geek. I love lore in games. It's one of my favorite things to watch, especially with, if we're talking Dark Souls or some other titles that have really deep hidden lore. I love watching when somebody else takes the time to make those videos. I obviously am not as good as some of those guys since I don't do this except as a part-time, but we'll see what I can do, and then I'll throw that in there, and hopefully it'll be something you guys are interested in. So without further ado, let's jump on Note 2, new rune sets. In the new district and the new adventure districts, new runes with different set options than current existing runes will appear. We are currently doing performance tests for these runes, therefore cannot provide details. Can you guess what types of runes they are? If you guys have played these games, I'm pretty sure we could all guess what types of runes they're going to drop in. We're probably going to get Berserk runes, or trying to think of some of the other names. It's a rune that gives you multiple attacks. You have like a 25% chance to attack again, right? And they can proc multiple times back to back. The other type of rune that you typically see are immunity runes. And then sometimes there's some little rarity runes that get put in there that maybe do one or two things, or shield runes, right? Like at the start of the turn, you get presented with a shield. So immunity and berserk, though, that would be the big ones. And if they do put immunity and berserk runes in there, right? Immunity means you start off with 1 or 2 turns of immunity, so you can't be hit with debuffs. The berserk runes, the RNG on it, if you put all your heroes on berserk runes, or maybe 3 out of 4 on berserk and 1 on earthquake, it's going to really change up the game that you see in Guild Wars and PvP. So they just need to be really careful when they implement this, because a lot of people get frustrated when you can't beat the RNG of the berserk runes. Immunity is going to make other runes useless, and if they put in berserk runes, pretty much everybody's just going to start farming berserk runes all day, with a few exceptions for the earthquake and explosion runes. So hopefully they're not going to just, slam them in there without testing and making sure it's alright, because there's a lot of hero abilities on their S1s that if they rotate multiple turns, you're never going to be able to burn the hero down if they have high enough HP and runes. We're having a hard enough time to burn down some of the tank teams that we see in Guild War and Arena as it is, so really hoping the power creep on those runes doesn't get out of hand. Alright, Note 3, additional hero growth function, Hidden Strength. Arthur is reborn by finally overcoming his limits and unlocking his hidden strength in Season 2. By confronting the powerful Ingwe and overcoming the ordeal, Arthur's abilities and inner self become stronger. His appearance doesn't change, but the growth stats and skills become stronger. Note, Hidden Strength Function Summary. When all hidden strengths are unlocked, hero stats increase significantly. Hidden Strength consists of several nodes. When you unlock each node, a portion of the hero's stats will increase as a reward. Unlocking certain hidden strength nodes will increase the hero's skill effect, power, range. In order to unlock a hidden strength node, new materials that appear in late game battle content are needed. Certain nodes require the same hero as a material. Unfortunately, not all heroes that have been released to date have hidden strengths. It would be given to a portion of heroes, including Arthur first, and we kindly ask you for your understanding. Alright, so on that note, guys, anything you summon from now until this content drops, don't feed it. It doesn't matter if it's a 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. Do not feed it for skill ups. Do not feed it for level ups. Just save it. Expand out your hero storage box, because apparently these nodes are, if it's significant strength, you're probably looking at like 1 to 3% attack and an additional 3 speed and things like that. So it's going to make a huge difference late game to unlock these nodes. It might be better than getting 5% damage off of a skill. So I would definitely save anything that you summon from here on, or at least save your scrolls until this event drops in October. To wrap up this October, a Halloween event with great rewards will be released after the update. Please look forward to a new story that will unfold between the land and sea. So yeah, definitely save your heroes. I feel bad. I've done, I did a pretty decent sized summon session last week. I've done some random summons since then, because we just completed Toa Normal again, and we are working our way up through Toa Hard at the moment. So hopefully we get a bunch of summoning materials and stuff with this new update. And we'll talk about the weekend. You know, I'm always trying to get you guys ready for the weekend. Make sure you guys are ready for what's coming. So moving on, right here I've got you can see in the upper left-hand corner, this is the rewards we're going to be getting guaranteed if you participate in the Halloween event all the way through. So additionally, both the Gabriel costume and the new hero Calypso, the Sea Witch, will be available through this Halloween event, right? So it's a free Nat 4 that we're going to be getting. That's brand new, and she's a priest. And then we're also going to be getting the Gabriel costume for sure. So I always like when they hand out costumes, but it kind of defeats the purpose if you don't have Gabriel, which I don't have her. So good luck to you guys. And you know, it's a really cool looking costume, and then always adds a little bit of stats. So nothing wrong with that. Check out the attached illustrations for the costumes, which we aren't able to show last month. We will do our best to bring great joy to our knights through the Kingdom of Heroes. Thank you. Alright, then we got Kingdom Heroes. Enjoy this weekend with Kingdom of Heroes, right? So this is what you need to do to prepare for the weekend. Event 1, we have a Rune Dungeon Entry AP Sale event. Basically, this is just saying from 10:10 Saturday to 10:31 Saturday, the AP needed to enter rune dungeons is reduced. So if you guys have been holding off on rune farming and just focusing on leveling like I have, this is a great time to go ahead and jump in those runes, especially if you're free to play, and start farming a bunch of the 11 tier dungeons if it's going to be reduced. So they've got a comment there, so I guess it's not 10:10 to 10:31, it's going to be 10:10 Saturday and then again on 10:31 Saturday. So make sure you guys, you know, mark that on your calendars and get ready to just run runes all day that day. Have your teams ready. I know a lot of us have been moving runes around, trying to work through Toa hard, so just know in those 2 days you're going to have your speed teams built. Event 2, Weekend XP gained 30% up. This is going to be on 10:17, so I'm glad this did not correspond against the Rune Dungeon entry. So on 10:17 Saturday, today's 10:09, so we got a little bit of time to prepare for it. We gained 30% extra XP from adventure mode and dungeons. Keep in mind, guys, if you buy the daily pack that lasts for a month with that 10%, that'll stack to that 30%. And then if you pop one of the 24-hour or 12-hour or even the 200%, they all stack together. So just keep that in mind. You can stack all those XP buffs and really grind out and level up some heroes. Event 3, Unequip Runes for Free event. This is going to be on 10:24. So for an entire day, we can move and swap runes around. What I would personally do on this day is, if you're struggling in Toa, if you're having to move a bunch of runes around because you don't have a lot of runes farmed up yet, go ahead and use that day to farm Toa or test out speed teams. That way you're not spending 25,000 silver, you know, like I do, moving your runes back and forth, trying to find a nice setup of units to push through to the next tier. Event 4, Silver Coin received ×2 up. Alright, so did they give us a date for that? Yeah. Oh, every Sunday of October, if I could read. Alright, so every Sunday this October we're going to have ×2 coin. So we're going to get ×2 silver from all battles. So make sure, like so this is me and I've got double XP. You know, you can buy double XP in game for 50 gems. Even as free to play, it's not a bad investment. So any day that there's 30% XP boost, or if there's ×2 silver coins, those are the days that I level my units. Other than that, I'm in Awakening Dungeons or I'm rune farming. So for progression's sake, for the best you know, ROI, the best return on investment, buy those only on the days you've got the ×2 silver and the plus 30% XP. You'll get the most bang for your buck. We will provide details for event 2 through 4 in a future post. Weekend events may change depending on the situation. We hope you have a wonderful time with Kingdom of Heroes. Alright, and then my final slide. Right, we have a new event that's about to drop. This is the Hero Bingo event. This event's going to reset every day, so you need to make sure you're participating in it every single day to try to get all of your rewards. So going through the notes real quick. Use AP to complete the random bingo card. Receive silver coins for each square filled on the card and get bingos for various rewards. Notice, Kingdom of Heroes Bingo event. It's going to start on 10/13 Tuesday, so we've got 4 or 5 days until that happens at 10. And it's going to run through 10/26 Monday. Use AP to collect bingo pieces. Get bingos to receive various gifts. Right, so this is going to kind of overlap with the other Halloween events they've got going on, so you should have no excuse not to knock out as much AP as necessary to get all these cards. How to participate. Use AP by playing the game. So, to check how much AP you use, go to Kingdom of Heroes home screen, event, KOH Bingo. From the home screen, tap Receive and or Receive All for random bingo pieces on the bingo card. Total number of bingo pieces needed depends on what stage you're at for AP usage. So I guess it looks like there's going to be 5 stages. And then we've got 25 rewards that we can collect. So I guess it's just going to get higher and higher AP costs. I'm not going to complain about that. I mean, I can burn through 3,000 AP in a day, or real quick and easy, just rune farming, so not too bad. Let's see, filling in all 25 scores on the bingo card gives you an additional special reward, so yeah, definitely want to make sure you fill out everything. Bingo cards reset every day at 2400, so more than likely that'll be 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, based on the server time for most of us in the U.S. anyway. So Central Standard Time, you know, that's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time be 6, so just kind of keep that in mind depending on what area you live in. AP used will be applied to the event page, Adventure District, Tower of Arrogance, Awakening Valley, Rune Dungeon, Rifts. Acquired rewards are instantly applied to your account. They are not sent to the mailbox. So if you don't see it in your mailbox, don't worry about it, guys. You will see it instantly applied. So the number of bingo pieces, right? To get 1 to 10 pieces, you get it for 5 AP. Once you go above 10 pieces, for the 11 to 20, you get every 1 piece every 10 AP, and then 21 to 25 will be given when you use 15 AP. And I've also seen here on this screenshot they shared, once you collect 25 pieces for the first time, you're going to get 100 arena points. So that's definitely going to help you upgrade your towers or buy your skill fairies if you haven't done that yet. Well, this video is getting kind of long, guys. That's it for now. Just like I said, make sure you participate this month. We've got a lot of stuff coming in. I have a feeling the new storyline will be coming out in November. So I'd say end of October to end of November, somewhere in there, since we're still testing things. And they said before it gets chilly, most people associate end of fall, chilly, winter with end of November, early December. So, and they definitely said they're putting it out before 2021. So we'll see it within the next 3 months, but probably in the next 30 to 40 days is my guess. If there's anything else I can do, just drop a like, drop a comment, and please subscribe.